Hey there, it's Teresa here, and welcome to another episode of Conversations from My Couch, where you can find me every Wednesday talking about all things leadership. I'm Teresa Youngkin. I'm a leadership coach and consultant. And like I said, every Wednesday you can find me here talking about all things leadership. So let's get started today. I had a lot of questions about how do I find enough time to coach my team. So let's talk about prioritizing. There's something that I teach in my university classes called the Eisenhower Principle, and I wanted to share that with you guys today. It's a way to help you prioritize the work that you have so that you can free up some time to coach your team. So let me give you just a little bit of let's see, here we go. So as you can see, I love art. This is part of my real world. This is what my office looks like. Kind of, that's what it is. But back to what we want to talk about today. So the Eisenhower Matrix. This is something and a tool that you can use to try to bucket your work to try and get yourself some more time. So if you look at the vertical arrows here, you'll see that you have things down in the bottom quadrant that say non-important. I'm going to put this down here on my couch that I love so much. There. So with leadership, sometimes we got to work on the fly. So this line here will tell you, it's a continuum of non-important work to important work. And going horizontally, it'll be non-urgent work and urgent work. So what we're trying to do is to bucket our work so that we can focus on what we need to focus, schedule what we need to schedule time for, delegate whatever we can delegate, and then avoid anything that we do not have to do that is not important for us to reach our goals and help our team reach their mission. So number one, if it is important and urgent, number one, that's the thing that you want to focus on. So things need to go in that bucket. That's what you do first. Secondly, are things that are important but non-urgent. Those are things that you can schedule for. Find time in your schedule to do. One thing that what I do is to schedule buckets of time to work in. So maybe 25 minutes. I know that sometimes that can be really hard. I use a concept called the Pomodoro Method, where I set a timer. You can go on YouTube and find Pomodoro Method, 25 minutes. And what it is, it's just continuous 25 minutes. It's like background focus music. And then it dings after 25 minutes for 5 minutes of rest. If you want to do like an hour, you could do it that way. But at least you've got 25 minutes of focused time. So that's what I do here for number 2, where I schedule things. Number 3, down here, we want to delegate things that are not important, but they're urgent. So those are things that have to get done, right? Like something, your boss gives you something that needs to be done. It may not be important for you to reach your mission, but it's something that you have to get done. See if you can delegate that. And the last thing that you want to do, things that are non-urgent and non-important, number 4 right here, you want to avoid those things. So don't put them in your time. Things that are not important and non-urgent would be how many times do you check your phone during the day at work? Those types of things. If you want to do them, find some time to schedule them. If there are things that you need and that you want to accomplish, you're going to have to work on the things here, identify them, things that you can avoid. Again, the Pomodoro Method, that you do right here with number 2, great way. So, if checking your phone is something that you like to do during the day, do 25 minutes of focused work and give yourself the 5 minutes. There's a timer on it. It dings after 5 minutes and you can go on to something else. So just wanted to give you guys a little something to help you with productivity. And wanted to say thank you again for joining me. I will put something like this out onto my website. Can't promise it'll be within the next 5 minutes, but I will. You can find more about me on my website, www.realsmartmethod.com. Thank you again for joining me. Again, DM me. You can find me on all social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. DM me if you've got questions. Productivity, right? This is what we can do. What buckets do the things that you need to get you ahead and your team ahead further? How do you find more time for that in your day? One of the things that you can do is use that old Eisenhower Matrix and to get things done. So I am so happy to see you guys. I will catch you on the flip side next week. Peace.